Cheers.
All right, everyone. Welcome back for our third video podcast series. Today I am going to have a chat with Toomas from Tallinn. So say hi, Toomas.
Hi, Erwin.
Hi. So let's have another catch-up session and see what's going on in Tallinn. So yeah, Toomas, how's it going?
It's very winterly outside. Everybody enjoys winter. We have so much snow everywhere. It was quite cold some nights ago, minus 20 degrees. Now it's close to zero, but it's still nice. Yeah. So it's we open. Not many tourists, or none actually, but locals. Yeah, we kind of working as a regular bike shop with some rentals. So for half a year already. So basically, yeah.
Do you still rent out bikes when it's minus 20? Do
Not
people
minus
still want
20.
bikes?
Like weekend, it was minus 7, minus 8, daytime. We rented 5 bikes, so cashed 120 euros. So it's okay for this period of year. Yeah, it's excellent actually. So yeah.
Okay, cool. So how was last year for you guys? 2020? A lot happened, or maybe not a lot happened. I don't know. How was your season?
It was challenging as everybody else probably, but I guess we had a little bit easier than others because it was not 100% closed down here. We had yeah, it's very funny now there is estimations is 100,000 people and how many are the COVID rate. In summer they had countries over 15 should be stayed in isolation. Now our own rate is 590 or something. So, so it's like, yeah.
You mean people who died?
No, people who were infected with COVID out of 100,000.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it's 500 something now in Estonia. So in summer it was 5 or something. So nothing basically.
Yeah.
And we had some individuals actually traveled. I remember we had some tours, but number of people on tours were 100 all season. So it was basically nothing. And I alone did all the tours except one German guy did some German speaking tours. But rental was locals and some Germans and some foreigners. So I did the estimation. I know the numbers already. We are down 120,000 from 2019.
Yeah.
But its total was before 360,000. So we lost 1/3.
Yeah.
But that's the most profitable share of our turnover. But yeah, we sold a lot of bikes. We sold our own fleet, like 100 more than usual. So that's what happened. Now
Okay.
I have 100 less bikes to care of. So
yeah.
But yeah, in general, I would say, yeah, it's a little up and down. I fired 3 people. So basically, yeah, now is only 3 people working now. Normal year, it was 6 people working over all year round. So that's different. But one of them, we kind of agreed that I fire him. He gets unemployment money, and so he comes back in March. So excellent for me because I didn't have to pay wintertime salary for him. So, but yeah, it's of course we saved also 65,000 from salaries last year. But
Okay.
this is
Because you said you had 100 customers over the entire season.
For tours, yes.
What is a normal number in a normal year? How many customers do you have?
50 customers per day.
Oh.
On tours. So
yeah.
So this was a big drop there, yeah. Okay, because none of the cruise ships came, 0. And this year, I don't know, maybe I don't know, hard to guess even, maybe 25% coming, maybe 50, I don't know. It will be clear vaccine and all this, so.
Yeah. So do you work for cruise ships a lot usually?
Now we understood, yeah, we did. So
Okay.
before it was like we sometimes we didn't know where the people came for tours. So because yeah, so it just booked online or booked directly for us or through TripAdvisor or some other. So yeah, we didn't know where exactly how many cruises tourists we had, but it turned out we had quite a lot. So we lost all this, and very interesting. Also, we had 2 competitors came this year or last year now, and both of them bought 50 bikes and they had no job. So,
No.
it's kind of pity in a way. So they together bought 100 bicycles. They all like very simple city bikes, but yeah, they didn't have any tools almost. So,
Yeah.
but they will come this year again. So we will have interesting season.
Okay. How's your the situation in Tallinn right now? Just the normal, is everything closed? Is there a lockdown like in most countries, or
We
can you still
had
go
like
to bars and restaurants, or is that, how is it going?
actually like it was very easy all last year. And then in November, they made decision that the eastern part of country will be kind of locked down because there are too high numbers. And then end of December, they made decision same in Tallinn. So just today is actually first day when restaurants and could be opened again, but from 7 to 7. So 7 in the evening, you have to close your restaurant again. And also sports clubs are now opened again. So it's kind of a little bit easier again, but not much easier. But people, I don't feel actually, I ride a bike every day. I don't want to go to public transport to ride a bus home or something like that. So, and I believe many people do the same. So I actually felt some last year, many people actually choose bike before public transport, and that's helped us to sell bikes, maintain the bikes, all these things. So locals actually quite a lot help to save the day at the end. So, but
Yeah.
outside you don't like I have a mask, yeah, like this. So
Yeah.
but it's like usually when you go to shops, for example, by law you have to wear a mask if you go to shop or something. So it's also enough if you just put the scarf on your nose, so go through. And I try to avoid shopping actually. So, and yeah, we agree with wife that who goes to shop, and so buy all the groceries, yeah, not go there too often. So,
Yeah.
and yeah, so 3 days ago I had strange headache and some fever even. I thought, oh, now it's coming. No, it was just one day, and so everything, I feel the taste and all this, so it's
Okay.
probably nothing. Yeah.
Okay, but that's still okay then. I mean, in all of Western Europe, and here in Belgium and in Germany and France and all of that, we have curfew. We're not allowed to go outside in the evening. All bars here have been closed for 3 months now already, and they will probably be closed for 3 more and stuff like that. But then for you, it's only been 1 month.
Yeah, but
Everything
the
was
rest of
closed.
Estonia,
Yeah.
was opened actually, and it's very strange because all from Tallinn they went to for Christmas and New Year parties. They went away from Tallinn. They went to party in other cities. So I don't think it helped actually because they took the COVID with them and stuff like that. So but its numbers have been not up now. So it's almost the same for 2 weeks already. So a little
Okay.
bit down, but not much.
So you had a good Christmas and New Year then?
What do you mean good? We
Well,
went to my wife's parents for Christmas, and then for New Year we really were at home, and so
okay.
just
You didn't
easy.
go party. Okay.
No, we couldn't actually. Bars were closed in Tallinn. Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had chance to go somewhere outside, but I had no risk. So,
No risk. Okay.
yeah.
Cool. So, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen now in the year that is coming? Because we have the vaccines and all that sort of stuff. And I mean, for your tours mostly, do you expect that you can work more again? Do you expect more than 100 customers?
Yeah, definitely more. Yeah, we already have some bookings actually.
Okay.
They're coming slowly. We have some group bookings even. for June already, and no, end of May already, and then some individuals booking also. But of course, it's very random, maybe 2 bookings a week. So, and what's actually working, we get self-guided tours, which are long tours, like 7 days in a country. So we give some maps and book accommodation and rent the bikes, all this. And this is actually also bookings coming in. So it's kind of slow, but it's coming. And I expect that we do the same result as last year, at least. So perhaps more tours, I hope, because I still hope that neighboring countries like Finland and Latvia and also maybe Germany and these will travel from June, and when their vaccines mostly done. So I hope they start to travel again more.
Yeah.
But we will see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very positive in terms of it can't be worse. So
no, it's gonna be difficult to do worse than last year. That
yeah,
is true. Are you going to change anything? For example, have you tried doing virtual tours, or will you try and target different audiences, or are you just gonna stay with the same customer type and the same tours? And
when I mentioned we sold we actually sold 150 bikes. So, and I'm very glad we had so many variety of bicycles. We had like touch bikes, very big handlebars, very big frames, very funny bikes, some oldies, all these. So we sold all these crap. So basically everything that is like too much different, we sold. So, and I believe now we already kind of hoped that we get more support from government. So I even wrote the business plan. We together with wife wrote the business plan to buy like 100 bikes and make kind of how to say self-guided service stations. I already ordered a sample lock from Germany, so it's kind of GPS lock. You can navigate or you can rent. It's basically like a bike share stuff. So you place them somewhere, and people can through the app pay and rent them, and then have to return it same place. So we plan to do similar stuff, and we made the project. It was 160,000 euros altogether, and we planned to buy like 140 bikes, but we failed. So we didn't get to the like finance phase even.
yeah,
So we don't know what's gonna happen now, but for sure we don't get money. So that's that's for sure. So, but we still like I ordered 50 Hawks already, like the German Hawk bike. So I ordered 7-speed city bikes, 50 pieces. They will be in January or February. I paid already for them. So, and I ordered last year some very fancy. I can show you. We already got them. It's like e-bikes. So we just assembled them. I don't know how much you see it, but yeah, this is a new.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's really another one is here. So we already got them like really
Cool.
nice. Yeah, so we took this risk to invest so some higher quality. So in the hopes that we will sell the other bikes, all these old e-bikes we have. So, and then we can move up and charge more money actually for these rentals and stuff.
Yeah.
Because one thing I learned from this year actually, and it's going to affect last year, but it's going to affect all of us next year. The bicycle sale and bicycle parts are how to say, not enough. So if you want to order Shimano parts now, the waiting time is sometimes like 3 months. Before it was no problem, but now it's like 90% of stock is out of stock.
Yeah.
So, and it will affect definitely all the cycling shops and stuff. So it will be, I'm even afraid to think a little bit what's going to happen, because I desperately now buy all kind of stock which I know I need for repair. So chains, all these chain wheels, cassettes, tubes, everything. So this is gonna be like big change for 2021. because production lines sometimes they say are below like 300 or 400 days. So it means if you want now goods, you get them actually 2022. So it's kind of definitely, as we have a maintenance also and bike shop, so it's going to kind of
Yeah,
change.
I just wanted to ask that. So you do repairs for other bikes as well, not
Yeah,
just your own bikes. So
yes,
people
we do.
can just
Yeah.
come to you with their bike and then you fix them and then
Yep.
yeah.
So it's basically we have our office. We have here is all the mechanic stuff. So so
Yeah.
yeah, we have all this. Yeah, some bikes. Yeah, it's even now in winter, like say we get 1 or 2 bikes per day. So and yeah, it brings actually quite decent turnover in terms that I can pay salary for 2 people in winter from this bike repair only. So it's yeah, it works quite well, and so as we don't have our own bikes to maintain so much, so it's definitely
Yeah.
worth now doing.
Is this which is the bigger part of your business? What makes the most money? Is it the bike shop or the tours?
Last year it was already bike shop and repairs,
Yeah.
but before it was maybe 20% of our turnover.
Yeah.
But last year it was 50%, so
Yeah, I can imagine.
that's helped us a lot. But yeah, it's I don't know if the tourism will recover. Probably we lose because we have no time to take care of the like bikes coming outside, and as bike usage also increased a lot, so it means also say kind of people wanted more cycling and less public transport, less kind of stuff, so it increased a lot.
Yeah. And um, what about your customers? Because most of us, or a lot of us, are trying to switch a lot more to local customers. How are your customers? Is it mostly tourists or mostly locals, or has it changed in the last year? Do you expect it to change maybe next year or in the future, or is it going to go back to what it was? How is the rate between locals and tourists for you, for the tours?
2000, I would say 19, it was 90% tourists.
Yeah,
Our income came 90% tourists. Yeah, this year it was 60 from locals. Or
yeah,
last year it was 60 for locals. So, and I actually now want to start more tours to locals and just to try different ideas, what will work, what will not. Even in winter already, combine food and bike and stuff very short and stuff like that. So, and I think this year still locals will be more important than tourists. But then over the next years, probably tourists will come back, and then we have maybe 75-25 rate or something. So they will become more important again than locals in terms of numbers. Just they come more, rent more bikes, and so it will be back again to the same before.
yeah. Well, I hope some tourists will come back, and I actually hope I'm one of them because
Yeah. I remember you have
yeah,
Rammstein.
I had the Rammstein tickets actually for last July, but then
Yeah,
they moved it to this year. So I
yeah,
hope in July I can come to Tallinn and see Rammstein, and then of course also try some of your tours.
yeah,
I would
sure.
love to come say hi. So let's hope that the concert will go this time. It's
Yeah,
still
we
six
even
months, so I'm still
yeah,
hopeful.
yeah.
Yeah,
We have actually quite interesting. Last year we had like many sports stuff, which like the Ironman, the race,
yeah,
triathlon race. So the first long distance Ironman actually was in Tallinn, and it was in September, and it was delayed also. But in Europe there was no Ironman before that. So and many people wanted just to use the chance, and so they came to Tallinn. And so this was kind of big event. And before that, actually no, same time it was WRC rally, so it was also in Estonia, same weekend. So it was so many people in Estonia in
yeah,
one weekend in September, which is usually not so busy months anymore. So it's kind of sports actually. I would say now is also like we already plan like skiing marathons, because last winter was almost very little snow. Now it's plenty of everywhere. So they plan skiing marathons and talk about how to like outdoors. Probably the COVID will not spread in such amounts, and so yeah, they will figure out something. So it's still even concerts now. They do small concerts or some kind of broadcasts, and so they already plan. You can buy tickets to May. In May months will be some concerts outdoors. Hopefully they will come. So yeah, it's not so bad, I think, and we all hope now vaccine is coming. Now there is like 20,000 Estonians already got the vaccine, so they hope. And the best news, actually, we got new government, so that's the best news. The old ones were ridiculous and stupid and arrogant, and so they were a nightmare. So actually, we all hope the new one now will change a lot in these terms. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. I don't think I have any more questions for you. Is there anything else that you would like to share with the group? And it's something, it's some kind of experience you had, or something you learned, maybe.
I actually learned quite a lot when we had to write like this business plan. So if you want to get the money, so we actually thought, and you ask also about new ideas and things, and actually I still going to test this GPS locks, and I think actually this is a good idea to rent also bikes, because yes, the cost is quite high. I would say like you buy the lock. It depends how many you buy, but 150 euros per lock. And then every month you have like this card fee and fee you use app and the payment system and all this. And this is roughly 20 euros a month. But I still think that this basically like many hotels have asked us, like, can we get the bikes to rent at our place? And there is always question like, yeah, how I organize it, how I control how much you rent and all these things. So, but if it will be through the app, so basically I can prepare materials, I can prepare 10 bikes for them and say, yes, you have to pay like 25 euros every month for me. So this is like fixed cost, and the rest of the rent we divide 50-50. And I think it would work fine, I hope. So I want to try actually how it will work. And so it's like these kind of hotels which are not in a center, and say people want to get to center, and it's always questions. They start to call us in the beginning of season. Can we get bikes in 30 minutes? And we say, oh, I have to drive there, I have to drive back, so it takes me 1 hour. So it's not worth doing it actually. And so even if I do it, so then later there is like the bikes I take there, it's like not enough, not nice. They don't like the colors, they don't like the size, they don't like million things. So, and if I could actually manage to get these kind of maybe 10 bikes to these outskirts hotels, even tourism is recovered already, so it will be maybe a good idea to do also. And same thing we plan to do outside of Tallinn on one national park actually. So there are a lot of people going there, but there is nothing to do. And there is no bike rent, or there are some rentals, but they all have very old bikes or not good location and no online booking or anything. So we plan to do this kind of thing. And other thing, you also asked about self-guided or kind of app to use. So we actually plan to use one local developed app, which is called NaviCup. And it's basically seems very easy. I can do the map online. I can give it a free pass. They can use it, and it's just going to guide them. And it's even like there is so many features that if they ride, like they open the app, they get the code, they open the app, and then they start riding. And they see the dot is moving, and so when they reach, I can determine like area. Let's say if they getting 500 meters from this manor house or some kind of nice site, so the app actually starts speaking about this site. So they just riding, and they still can hear like, now you're reaching to the biggest erratic boulder, blah blah blah. So, and then if you turn right, you will see shop after 500 meters. If you keep straight, after 3 kilometers will be next site. So actually the app is able to do it all. I have to insert the text and all this, of course, but it will be possible. And second thing is I want to try actually is I can sell tickets through this app. So it means actually I can determine that this route will cost €5. And then if they're interested, I maybe write what the route is about and what sites and what's including and all this. So they just buy the route, and half is, I don't know how to share exactly, but some of the money will be app owner and some I will get, and so they can use it one time. So they do it and they can leave feedback and all these things. So I also want to try this stuff. So, and maybe make some of them free in city, just to encourage people to rent bikes and reasons why to do another day in city. And then maybe some day tours I want to try also forms of, they can buy it online already. And so maybe I can even sell them to customers I don't see. Their own bikes maybe there is no competitors, but even if they have competitors' bikes, I don't care. They just pay for the app to use it and the route. So, and then I get some money just because I developed the route.
Yeah.
I hope it will somehow work, and I want to try. I'm not sure 100%, and it's some work to do. Of course, I have to develop. I know many routes, so. And then I just want to try and test it, how it's going to work, or is it going to work, or maybe there are some good hints, and also they are quite wide open to share statistics, how many people used it and how they used it, how long time it took, and it's quite a lot of metrics actually we can get from this app. So later on, and this is one option to develop or do some other things differently. And I also want to focus more maybe on kind of advertising locally. So I still have to figure out, because it's not easy and Facebook doesn't do it all. But I have some ideas how to approach locals and maybe some cycling clubs and some people who keen to cycle, but they want to try maybe new bikes, maybe road bikes, cyclocross bikes, all this. So we have still variety of bikes. So I still hope it will be worth testing, and we have some more time than usual years. So last summer it was also, I had a lot of free time. I cycled a lot in Estonia by myself also. And this was quite good actually. So.
Okay. Sounds like you have a lot of plans. That's perfect.
We are very busy now.
Yeah.
yeah.
I look forward to hearing what that's going to give. That's very ambitious, but I think, I don't think technology is going to really take over our job, but it is going to become a bigger part of it. And especially if we can work with the technology, I think there are a lot of possibilities. So that's very interesting. If I make it to Estonia, I will definitely would like to see that app and try your
you can
routes.
try it now already. So it's basically, it's very easy. I even asked them like, and it's I can send a link you. It's
but I'll do it when I'm there, so that I can.
Yeah, of course, yes. But because the map is universal, it's kind of using I don't know, some free street map or Google map, I don't know. The app is using, so you can basically develop same thing in Amsterdam or in America, I believe, or wherever place you choose to. So this is kind of, and so I'm very surprised that they give it for free also. So you can actually make your route, and you have to advertise their website and say names and. But it doesn't bother me, so I can advertise them, and it's actually have very good SEO in Google. So if somebody going to some area and wants to do like cycling in this area, and he tries to search it, so most likely some of the routes which we will make on this area will come up then. And is it free or pay? I don't know. Then it depends. But we want to give it a try to see how it's going to work.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds cool, man. Yeah.
And we
Perfect.
also one more thing we try to do actually is a little bit like volunteer stuff also,
Like
that we
what?
want
Sorry?
to try develop cyclist welcome network in Estonia.
Okay.
So it's like accommodations who are have some more benefits for cyclists, and it's like I believe in UK it's called cycling friend no cyclist what it is cycling friendly in bed and bike in bed and bike in Germany. I don't know, it's in Netherlands also they have something.
I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, but it's our idea is very simple. We have already accommodation partners in many rural areas, and we know what the customers we kind of think we know. We're not 100% sure, but we know what the conveniences they want. Like they want to try their clothes sometimes, wash their clothes sometimes. They want to have a toolbox so they can maintain the bikes maybe a little bit. Sometimes they want the big floor pump to pump up the tires and some other things. So we just want to settle it kind of standard, and then we hope maybe we can catch some of cyclists we who will never see, and so we make a special website, and then on this website we can also it's like a cyclist welcome website, and there will be our company or city bike company like if you reach to Tallinn, come to service your bike in our shop, and if you want to do a bike tour in Tallinn, so here is like a small box on this site, and we try to kind of get some it will be not very profitable to develop this network, but in the long run I believe after maybe 3 years it will be working quite well already, and maybe we have 50 to 100 accommodations, and we charge every year some like a fee. We have thought it will be first year it because including the tools and all this will be 150 or so a year, and second year it will be half the price, so they will get maybe one couple of cyclists and it's already paying the fee, and the rest is just like using the common brand and being cycling friendly and having all these luggage transfer options who wants them, and the mechanic contacts, and it's a lot of stuff. So we think we already started to do it. We registered the website and all these things. Criteria is almost finished for us, so we just need to print the stuff and start selling, basically selling or advertising it, and then in May we will be ready with this one too.
Okay. And what is this your idea? Are you doing this alone, or is this other
Yeah.
people that are doing this? No, this is really
No,
you're
it's
doing
not
all
my
the.
idea. It's a worldwide kind of concept. So
Yeah.
I haven't thought about it. So I just have copied or compared some this pet and bike and cyclist welcome or cyclist whatever it is. So kind of ideas, and found in internet a lot of stuff what is written about it. So I just made kind of Estonian version of it. So and then we want to do it. So and I hope we will. Yeah, it's also I think it's because in many places these kind of networks are actually NGOs, or they have kind of unions or things, and I also think maybe one day it will be like this. But I think it's very easy to approach if it's like I make a press release now in Estonia we have cyclist welcome network, and it doesn't matter that I'm the manager or whoever the manager of this network is, so that it's actually a private company who is running it. So but it's we still do the same thing. We want more people to come to Estonia for cycling, and it's kind of our aim. So we hope we get some more benefit from that financially also, but it will be a lot of work also. And it might be also calls in the night, maybe sometimes, oh, I'm here, I have some problem, and you have a contact number of cyclist welcome, blah blah. So it will be okay. So we have to deal with these issues maybe also. But yeah, it's busy anyway, and it all happens in summer.
Yeah.
So we hope
Wow.
we succeeded.
Wow. That's a very cool project to take that on yourself for the entire country. That's amazing.
I
Yeah.
have I have stickers already. Yeah, we have actually we have tried to do it like 3 or 4 years already, but it's always so busy. So, and when we kind of figured, okay, now we do it, oh, it was a million other things to do, and we never kind of, okay, now it's too late already. So let's do it next year. So now we actually have got confidence that, yeah, we do it. So.
All right, perfect. Cool, that's very impressive.
Yeah, we try.
Yeah, well, you are using your quiet time very productively, I must say. It's not
actually,
busy, but you make it busy for yourself. So that's
yeah, it's what you do in office. So we have a kind of situation now. We have 200 square meters down here. It's old, I don't know, 1500 house. It have been rebuilt 1800. But upstairs, my neighbors so actually left. So and it's in a way it's kind of struggle for me because now I have 500 square meters instead of 200 because I rent it all from landlord. So
okay.
so I have to find out what to do with 300 square meters. So,
Okay.
but rent is very low now. That's very lucky I am actually because the landlord is very good guy. So he lowered the rent a lot. So I basically pay only heating costs and stuff like that. So it helps a lot. So, but it will not be forever like this. So the COVID is over. He will raise the rent again to normal. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, we probably find someone. So I hope so. It maybe in March, maybe in April. So yeah, it will work also. Because
Maybe you
our
can
food.
turn it into a very small guest house for your cyclists welcome label, you know? It can be your own.
It's possible because we already thought about it. We have 3 rooms up there,
Yeah.
which were used before, like for hostel or stuff. So, and these 3 rooms are free now. So we actually thought also if they will be free, so we will call it 3 rooms. So it will very simple. It's 3 rooms and that's it.
Yeah.
It's like 3 rooms upstairs in one, like it's 100 square meter space. So, and it's divided for 3 rooms. It has 1 shower, 1 toilet. So yeah, it will be a simple accommodation. And if the summer is normal, so for sure we earn quite a lot normal money for this renting 3 rooms also. But yeah, it's not a favorite thing to do because we had 2 hostels times ago, but I don't want to run a hostel anymore. So
No.
it's
Can
not
imagine.
my thing. Yeah, especially now after COVID time. So I think hostels will lose quite a lot because people don't want to stay in common rooms. So many people don't want to stay. So it will be kind of hard.
Yeah.
In my opinion, but we will see. Yeah, it's also changing because now this summer hotels were, yeah, you can now also in Tallinn, you can rent a hotel room for months paying 350 euros or something. So it's so cheap now.
Yeah.
Just you want to get someone using the rooms, and many hotels just going close themselves and do renovations and stuff like that. So it's, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So
All right.
kind of, we do happy face, but it's not so happy actually in general. But yeah, I'm actually quite good that we actually gathered money for company sites that we had some plans, but now we burned all this money last year. So because of COVID. So, but even we actually got the financial numbers already for last year. And by surprise, we are 2,000 euros positive.
Okay.
So that's amazing, actually, seeing the year or knowing what it actually happened. So yeah, but of course it's like we sold 150 bikes, so it actually means that we need to restock again 100 bikes. But yeah, it's a lot of money to do it, and so we will see.
Yeah. I'm sure there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's coming closer. A few more months, and then hopefully we can all start again.
Yeah, I want to go somewhere. I normally go in November, somewhere alone to cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year I had no chance, so it's like, yeah, now I go skiing. So
that's also nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Toomas, thank you very much for this chat. I think we can wrap it up here. That's
nice.
45 minutes, so that's really nice. Yeah, so thank you very much. thanks everyone else for watching this video again or listening to this podcast. If you would also like to share your story with the other members, then please just let me know and we'll make it happen. So thank you very much, guys, and see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks, bye.